Hey there guys, welcome to a Knux Veeone off for Infinity Wars, a trading card game available on Steam. It's totally free to play. I've been playing it for about 2 or 3 hours now. I think it's a fantastic game. If you like games like Hearthstone and Magic the Gathering and that sort of thing, then definitely check this out. It's a lot of fun. I am going to play some more campaign. So as you can see here, I've already done the Flame of Dawn campaign and the Genesis Industries campaign. I'm going to have a pop at Warpath campaign. And as we get into the game, I'll sort of show you what's going on and how things work, that kind of thing. It's a really interesting game. It's got a unique twist on card games, but still a sort of familiar mechanic. So let's have a pop. The untamed world was at peace. The Hulkers could eat the many, and the giants would eat the Hulkers, but it was all part of a balanced circle. Then the rifts from other worlds came, and the balance was destroyed. Let's press any key to continue. Who are you? Why have you come here? We are the Flame Dawn, and we are here to claim this land. We are not to be claimed. Please leave us in peace. Wipe these beasts out. So, these are the Flame Dawn invaders, and we are obviously playing the role of the Protector. In this one, Aletta, Immortal Caretaker. Now you'll notice it's a bit different to Magic in that you only draw 5 cards. I suppose it's more similar to Hearthstone in a way, although not really, because I think in Hearthstone you only draw 3. You've got these 5 down here, and this is your hand, basically. But then you've also got these 3 cards up here, which are in the command zone. I don't know if you can see that. And you sort of always start off with these sorts of cards over here. You can't play them yet because you haven't got the mana to play them, but these cards are sort of guaranteed you're always going to have them. At least from what I can see from the campaign mode. You look over here, he's also got the same thing. So he's got 3 cards that he can play once he's got the mana cost for them. And that'll be that pretty much. And from there, what you want to do, first of all, you want to drop one of these guys into the support zone. And this is basically Summoner's Sickness right here. So if you put your cards here, and then they go out onto the board, and if you put them in the defense zone, they'll block against things that are coming in from this side, the assault zone on their side. So this is all the attacking people. And the same down here for your assault zone. This will all be attacking people. And the attack number is like the first one. So 6 attack, 16 defense. So very much like Magic in that regards. It's a very simple mechanic to understand. So it will be a simple case of attack versus defense and attack versus defense. And yeah, let's just get on with the game. And I'm sure you'll pick it up as we go. Deck sizes are considerably smaller as well. So as you can see, he's just played a Flame Dawn Footman. And this guy was played from his command zone. Which means it can be played from the command zone into any of these places. The defense zone, the assault zone, and the support zone. However, if I were to summon something from my hand, it would need to go into the support zone first, Summoner's Sickness, and then into the defense or assault zones. It's entirely up to you what you pick, and you can move them about between them. So let's have a look at this card. We've got Brings Life by Passing. She's a 0/4 creature. And while Brings Life by Passing is deployed, you have one extra maximum resources. So that would be a nice card. And I'm going to put it into the support zone for now. It seems to have given me... Yeah, it hasn't given me any extra resources yet. So I assume she needs to be on this play zone. And I'm going to end plan. Now the nice thing about this game is that both players take their turn at the same time. Right? And then you click end planning, and then both turns play out at the same time. It's quite awkward to sort of explain. I'll try my best to. I'll try my best to explain it. This is a location. You can change the. You can change your sort of arena that you're in, and you get bonuses and that sort of thing. It's quite cool. But for now, we want to sort of focus on beating the game. So I'm going to bring my one of many into play down here for the 3 mana cost that it was, which leaves me with 1. And I haven't got any other 1 cost cards, but what I can do is I can bring this chick into play. And I was kind of hoping that would bring me the second one, but it hasn't. The other nice thing you can do, of course, because you can, this is just a planning phase, you can undo your last turn. Oh, so that was my turn, but this was a movement, so I can actually move that back in there, which is nice, because I didn't really want to put it down on the field. I was assuming it was going to give me more resources, but I might have that wrong. Okay, so now what's going to happen is his assault zone is going to clash with my defense zone, and I think I'll walk away with that. And the damage is persistent, so whereas this one of many's got 9 health, when I played it on the board, it's now got 4 health, so the 5 has been taken away and left me with 4. I hope I'm doing an okay job of explaining this. While on the battlefield, other beasts you control have +3/+3. So we can get quite a good combo out of this guy, actually. But what I might do instead is I'm going to put this guy in here and end my turn. Right, so he just stumbled me, which puts it back in my hand, which is absolutely fine, because it allows me to do silly things like this. And I'm properly set up for the next turn now, which is lovely. And in fact, since, okay, the way it works is, this character will fight this one will fight this one, da 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 da. You can actually work it out, so if she's only got one, or if they've only got one character here, you can actually put other characters, like the order that you line them up here matters, okay? So if I want to get her out, and hopefully by the end of next turn she'll give me the resource point I need. It all depends about the order that you place them in for order of combat. So if I really wanted to, I could put this guy here, and he'd take the brunt of the defense. Or I could swap it round, and then this guy, he'd die, because obviously 4 health, and then this guy would be the next one to take over. So I'll see if I can force that. And I will be playing a couple of games. And the next couple of games I'll be playing, I won't be explaining them so much. So as you can see there, I've just done him 8 damage to his total of 100, which is excellent. And I'm getting more beasts of the many. So 5, 6, 7. I need one more turn. Or do I? I'm going to do this, this, and this. So now these guys are all 11s, 12s because of this guy here. When on the battlefield, other beasts you control have +3/+3. This guy over here isn't a beast, this guy is, so regardless of what zone they're in, defense or support zone, attack zone, or command zone, I think that buff is universal to all. So I'm going to end my planning phase. He's going to run a 6/7 into my beast. I think I survived that encounter. And then collectively, we attack for 43 damage, which is excellent. It feels so satisfying. What I might also do... Actually, I'm going to leave that for now. I'm going to play another pack leader into there and another one of these guys. And I get an end planning. He's just put down 499 cards, which is kind of worrying. And he just stumbled my one of many. That's alright. I think we've got him on the ropes here. Okay, so my next move is going to be to put another one of these guys down, and then I can drop these in here. In fact, I am going to drop both of them in there. And the order, so he's going to take 2. He's going to take 1. I don't think we're going to need to set this up for next turn. And I'll do this just to change... There you go. So you can change your arena, and Warpath spells are now going to cost me 1 less resource. Which is basically like... is it mana crystals in Hearthstone? I have never played Hearthstone. I just watch other people play it. And you get like 1 mana crystal per turn, and that's what you use to pay for your thing. It's kind of like land in Magic, except you definitely get 1 each turn, for as far as I can see. So, yeah. Let's see if we can... fight this off. Now you'll see that he's got up here, this player has the initiative, their actions will resolve first this turn, so his offense will happen first against my defense. That's fine. He isn't going to be able to get through this wall. He'll only be able to get a tiny amount through, if anything at all, which he didn't. That's perfect. Quite happy with that. And then 54 damage just straight in his face. Job done. Okay, so that was a sort of little glance at a match. Now we're gonna do it properly, and I'm not gonna have to explain as much. I'm hoping you'll just be able to follow along and see what's going on, so let's crack on. The Flame of Dawn were unwelcome visitors that showed the untamed world the truth. The world was not safe, and the possibility of more intruders was very real. Okay, let's do this. It appears you are not so easily broken, beasts. I do not want to fight. I just want my world to be safe. Please. The Flame Dawn takes what it chooses. We do not pay heed for the demands of animals. My children, come to me. It appears we have no choice. We will have to fight. Round 1. Fight. Right, so I can't actually do anything this turn. I haven't got anything for 1 mana cost, so I'm just gonna... It's called resource points in this game. So I'm just gonna end my turn. If a card is on the battlefield, all characters your opponents control get -1, -0. Okay, so that's kind of handy. Now, what did you offer to do? You have 1 extra maximum resource. Or who's this over here? Caretaker of the Young. Pay 1, exhaust Caretaker of the Young and a deployed beast character. Caretaker of the Young creates a 4/4 beast character. Okay, well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move you to the support zone. In preparation for summon to the defense zone. But I also want something in the assault zone to deal with this shenanigans. So if I put her into the assault zone, it'll be a waste because basically she's only got 2 attacks. She can't kill this guy. So we want something really with 4 attack, but I'm going to have to wait until next turn to pull that off. Ah! Damn. Okay. Well, at least I didn't take no damage that turn, which is nice. Grab that, throw that down. I think that's going to be it for now. I'm just going to keep playing these Beasts of the Many because they are actually really efficient cards. There's another one in one of the other decks. I think it is the Flame Dawn Invader deck where it's just like you can summon 3 of the 4/2 cards. And you can win games so easily by doing a couple of them. It's ridiculous. I want to move you to the assault zone, really. Okay. So we're just going next to resource point. That's pretty good. Yeah, these 1 of many against Red Dawn are just too powerful. I love these. These are excellent. Oh, well done. You did 0 damage. You're like a little ornithopter. Heal 10 damage from Heal 10 damage from target non-artificial character. Okay. Right. I could do this guy and give myself +3/+3. Who's this character? If a card is on the battlefield, all characters your opponent's characters plus -1, -2, -0. Okay, that's cool. I'm going to play that, put that, make sure the order is there. And now that I'm up to 6, that's kind of cool. I can play 2 of these guys per turn. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to bring this one back to the defense zone and put this one in the... I'm going to bring this one to the assault zone and put this one back in the defense zone because as you can see his defense is 9, which is much higher than 1, which speaks to longevity. Oh, excellent play. We just bounced that one back, which isn't too bad. And then I kill that guy. Excellent. Target character you control and target deployed character and opponent controls deal combat damage to each other equal to their power. Right. I've seen a card similar to that in MTG. Right, I needed more of these guys out, ideally, but that's fine. I'm going to do... you to the support zone. Pardon me. And I'm going to move you to the support zone because I'm getting a bit greedy now. Ah, okay. That's fine. Yes, 1 of many. Right. So, move you into there. He's going to become exhausted next turn, I believe. So, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7. can I get this one to fight this one? And then you and you. Excellent. You don't want those ransackers to attack your, if I can click on this. No? Brown bear! Yay! A 913. Right, so, if I click on this guy, this vicious ransacker deals damage to a player's fortress. Yeah, if he deals damage to a player's fortress, which is your health, is your fortress. All characters in that player's support zone take 3 damage. You want to avoid taking a hit from them as much as possible, because like, the next thing you know, you'll be left with sweet FA in your hand. I'm probably going to move this guy out to the defense zone in a minute. What I want to do is that, and then move... Yeah, I'll throw a 12 over there, just to hold the line for now. And then I've got... Yeah, I'm gonna set this guy up. If Ricari is on the battlefield, all characters your opponents control get -2, -0. I wish my memory was a bit better. I'd be able to just remember all this stuff. Right, so they fight. He dies straight up, and then straight in with 54 damage. It's a win. That's so cool. I absolutely love this game. I think this is fantastic. Next mission. More I'll try again. More intruders. More intruders arrived on the untamed world, intent on wiping out the beasts of the world, who they now named the Warpath. The leaders of the Volpani tribe, Hakim, steps up to assist. Oh, Genesis scouting party. Genesis. Wow, look at all this. Wow, look at this untouched door. It's amazing. Let's get digging, boys. Aletta, what is this? These creatures, they look like you, but they ruin our home. We have trusted you with our safety. I'm so sorry, Hakim, but I need the help of your tribe. Please help lead us to victory. Alright, the Volpani will fight by your side, Aletta, our caretaker. Okay. Ah, so, have they got a Tinkerer? Are any of you a Tinkerer? Mechanics Overseer. Whenever Genesis Scavenger deals damage, he gains 7 materials at the end of the turn. If Genesis Scavenger is in your support zone, he uses up all the materials he has and repairs your fortress 1 health for each material used. Please put a comma in there. Right, these guys can be a bit annoying when you get later on in the game and you're like Genesis and Warpath and Flame of Dawn fighting against a sort of unified enemy. You can actually get an artificer to break these guys down and add them as basically armor components and weapon components to other people. So like if I clicked on her activate ability, click on her and click on him and then click on another one, this character will get destroyed and his power and toughness will be added to the other one. So there you go. And again, I am left with no turn 1 plays, so I'm going to end my turn. Jungle Giant. It looks interesting. Right, and since she's the only one I can play, I am going to play her. And one of me. Excellent. Who are you? This card has Unstoppable. Whenever a character with Unstoppable destroys an opponent's character while attacking, it will attack again. Okay. And who are you? Wreckful Walrus. When you deploy Wreckful Walrus, it destroys target artifact. If you do, Wreckful Walrus gains +3/+3. They not artifacts. Then I will undo my last turn, and instead I will play the 10/10. And I will... I'm going to put her into the defense zone for now and hope he doesn't play anything into there. Yeah, no, that's cool. Right. So now I'm on 5 resources compared to his 4. So that's excellent. I always thought these were artifacts. Not official. Oh, I don't know why that didn't do anything to that then. Right, so we would like... think we're just going to go with our usual tactic here, really. And then next turn we'll start putting out one of many. Did we survive that? No. There you go. Right, so one of many, one of many. Deploy you to the assault zone and then put her behind you. This is easily one of the best card games I've played in recent years. Magic 2014 was good, and then I pre-ordered Magic 2015, and on both my laptop and my main rig, the one I'm playing on now, it doesn't work on either of them. So I spent 30 quid buying a game that doesn't fucking work. So you can imagine how irritated I am. So when this has come along, this is a relief. Why am I not playing any of these cards? I need to get these on the battlefield. And then I need to unleash... yeah, another one of these pack leaders. What is this? Oh, that's his materials cost. Okay. Well, I need to get rid of him. He seemed like a bit of a douche. And he's actually played that really well, because he's just got rid of Hakeem. But that's fine, because we just done him for 32 damage. Genesis Construct. See, you can, for the most part, if you know you've got sort of like a smash hit against them, then for the most part you can pretty much ignore their assault zone. If you can race them down, then you don't have to worry about your defense 90% of the time. So I'm going to put that in there. Okay, end planning. She's obviously got to put something to defense. This guy's got flying. There are quite a few abilities that are very similar to Magic. So, for example, this guy's got flying, and it is just flying. And then only characters that have got the exact ability called Reach are allowed to deal with people with flying. So there are some similarities between this and Magic, but that's all good. I really enjoy it. Some tribal medicine. Some healing herb. And so we want to do this. This. I suppose we could get away with doing this and this. And heal 10 damage from target non-artificial character. Is there any point? I don't think there's any point. Let's see. And she's dead. Job done. Now, I don't know what happens if you get her down to 0 health and then you're on 0 health as well by the time the turn resolves. I don't know what happens there. I guess it would just be a draw. But in this case, we win! As the skirmish between Warpath, Genesis and Flame Dawn raged on, another rift opened. Monsters that defied death swarmed into the untamed world, killing beasts and corrupting them. You can create your own decks in this game. Oh, hang on, let me do this first. Rikiri, these invaders smell different from the others. These ones smell of death. Yes, whatever these dead creatures are, they must be destroyed. Honor the Vulpani. Okay. Yeah, like I was saying, you can actually build your own decks, and the way to get cards, I think you can buy cards, but there is absolutely no pay to win in this whatsoever from what I can tell. I've only played the AI, fair enough, but as far as I can tell, you can earn as rare a cards as you need to just by playing the game and completing the campaign and doing challenges and all that sort of stuff. And you also get a card for logging in every day, just for turning up, do you know what I mean? So that's kind of cool. So yeah. Oh, hang on. Yeah, okay, so he's not a very good turn 1 play. Because he's not even a creature. Okay, fair enough. Ignore me. So yeah, you can customize your own decks. There's like 8 or 9 clans or something stupid like that. There are a lot of cards to choose from. It's just a really good game. I honestly can't find many faults with it. That's not to say there are no faults. I just haven't found many. I'm not a huge fan of the fact that I've got to click through every time something happens on screen or any of that business, but I had the same problem with Magic. I suppose I should just stop moaning so much about these technicalities, as it were. Right, we're doing this. Right. Now, this is the thing about the undead. You need to kill them, but you don't want to kill them. You want to just exile them, basically. You want to get them out of the game completely. You don't want anything to do with them, because when this guy dies, if Risen of Avarach is in the graveyard for 3 consecutive turns, it is raised to your support zone. And then she's got other cards that are like, oh, if this card is in the graveyard, or if this card is in play, you get +1/+1 for each zombie in play. If it's in the graveyard, then revive this card and put it back in the support zone. Just things like that, you know, typical zombie deck. This card has haste. Characters with haste are not exhausted when they come into play. Okay, so that's nice. Killaroo! Pay 1, Killaroo can block flying creatures this turn. Don't show me that again. 4/9. It's certainly a play. 4. I'm going to put the bear into the defense zone. And this guy into the assault zone. Now, you'll notice that I just dragged him straight through. Haste is exactly what it is in Magic. No summoner's sickness, pretty much. So, you can play it and then job done. Now, what was this guy's ability? Target character becomes unstoppable until end of turn. See, now, unstoppable is the one where if they kill someone, they can go on to kill another one and another one and another one. But I don't think that would be necessary right now. Okay, yeah. Please stop giving me unstoppables. No. Straight to the assault zone. And again, straight to the assault zone. It's got that Hearthstone interface where you can click and drag your cards across. But you can also click on them and play card that way. 9/13. These are beasts, aren't they? Yeah, I thought so. So this is going to be the game changer right here. Okay. Whenever infectious zombie kills another character, that character is raised to your support zone under your control. Did he get himself a Killaroo out of that? We'll see. Right. What are you? This card has unstoppable. Yes, we know. You keep telling us. After losing the entire exposition in minutes, every Genesis worker in the New World was given a debriefing on Skrar's appearance, as well as evacuation procedures should he be sighted. Haste and unstoppable. Well, yes. No. Play to that zone. Come on. I've got quite the advantage over him with this card here. Because I've got one more resource point every turn, which is lovely. And then that one dies. Excellent. And then 23 damage straight through. Excellent. Right. I'm sure there is a way to do it, because I've done it before. Right, this guy is a scary bastard, so he can go at the front. And then his 2 kangaroo friends can go behind him. And this guy with a high attack but very low defense, he can go at the end, so that he's almost at no risk of getting hurt. He's already got unstoppable, so I'm going to give it to this guy. And then play him. He didn't play anything else in his defense zone, which is what I was sort of counting on to get the unstoppable chain going. 40 damage. Turn 7. Beautiful. One a mini. Right, so I'm going to play that, and I am going to play this guy. And I'm going to do the unstoppable again on this guy, just in case. I don't think there's any point to that, but there might be. Yeah. So I take 12 damage. And then your fortress takes 68 damage. Enjoy! Right, let's see if I've got anything from that. No, I didn't actually get anything from that, but... Oh, yes I did! I was going to say, usually it just throws rewards at you, this game. So let's claim the rewards for that. And as you can see, all of these now become cards that I can put in my deck. For constructed mode. Field Engineer. At the end of the turn, if Field Engineer is in the defense zone, Field Engineer repairs your fortress for 5 damage. That is an excellent, excellent card. Firebolt's nice as well. There's one that does 2 firebolts though, and I can't remember what it's called. Grave Rob's nice as well. Remove up to 5 target cards in an opponent's graveyard. Hunt, Jungle Giant, Killaroo. These guys are fantastic. Soldier of Fortune. That's from the Genesis, I think it is. They're quite good. One of Many. I do love me some One of Many. They are quite powerful. You do get quite a lot of duplicates, but it's simply because it's a card game. I think that's all it boils down to in the end. And this guy's a Genesis as well. Yeah, cool. Oh look, and more rewards, excellent. Complete 20 campaign missions, so I get the silver campaign medal now, and new cards. You probably only get about 5 for doing this one, I think. Oh no, 1 new card, but it'll be a beast one. Called Shot. Choose a zone in the deployed area. Kill target character if they are in the chosen zone. Oh, excellent. It's kind of handy. Anything else? No. Okay, right. If we look at my cards, I haven't actually gone about creating a new deck yet. But I do have my starter deck, and I've got both the Genesis Industries starter pack and the Warpath starter deck because I've completed both those. Is it the Warpath? I did Flame Dawn, so I should have the Flame Dawn starter deck unless I'm reading this wrong. But if we just click on starter deck, this is how you build and create your deck pretty much. And it's infinite. Okay, so that's the deck type. And yeah, so this is basically, these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 factions. I'm pretty sure this is some sort of... Yeah, these are like the clans, I'm guessing. And it might be best to watch someone else's video on deck building, because I haven't really looked into this. I just started off with the starter decks, and the starter decks have actually been so good that I've just been using them for the whole time. And in the career mode as well, you sort of get given a deck to play with until you get to sort of like the later stages. Then you can select what deck you want to play with. But these are all the cards that I've got so far. Can I? Oh, there we go. In fact, that's not all the cards I've got so far. This is all the cards I've got so far. So I'm not doing too badly. And then you've got to consider that I've also got 2 decks, and there's some other bits and pieces as well. But yeah, don't come to me for deck building advice. I'm sure most of you saw when I was playing Magic the Gathering 2014 a few weeks ago that I literally get white deck, life gain, everything's about life gain, and destroy, destroy, destroy while I'm sitting on like 1,000 life or whatever. So yeah, that's what it all boils down to. But yeah. Thank you very much for watching. If this has been a sort of successful video, I might actually come back, build a deck properly, and then take it onto constructed player v player online against another player. I want to get the campaign done first. I'm going to go through that, get all the cards I can, and then I'm going to play constructed. And if you'd like to see that, definitely let me know down in the comments below. It probably won't be for another week or so yet, but yeah, I'm definitely up for that if you guys would like to see it. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will catch you on the next one. Take it easy. All the best. Bye-bye.